What is up? It's your boy CLOS. We're back with another review or overview, I shall say. I am watching the Scream New York City. I will leave not a link, but I'll leave the website where you can watch that for free if you haven't gone and seen it. So, other than that, we're gonna be taking a closer look at the Liminal Zone by Junji Ito hardcover short story edition. Don't go nowhere. Okay, so we're back. Junji Ito, The Liminal Zone. This one as well, just like my other videos of the Junji Ito story collection, same goes for this one. I did shop or bought this at a Amoeba Music just because it's really close by. And this one also has a dust cover jacket, which is a nice little touch to these little hardcovers. They're really small. Here we go. So if you want to go ahead and pause that right there and read that. Also goes the same for this one. Very scary looking statue, you know, bleeding and all that. Anyways, this one has a different back cover or front cover. This one looks like it's the front of it. This is the back. But same goes for this one. Like I said, it has a multiple short stories. It only has about 4, I believe, or 3. This one is really short. I read the first story arc. I'm not really gonna talk about the content and all that because this one's such a short story that I don't even want to kill it for you. But this is what the art is looking like. I did take a break for about a week. I'm still reading the Superman Batman Omnibus. I'm about to finish that one up. I got about 9 chapters left, and then I will move on to the next one. But The Weeping Woman, it's the first story arc on this one. It sort of is like a Contagious or you know, it has a basically the woman that is inside or went to Okinawa with their friend or her boyfriend. They started hearing these cries and all that, so they started following like the sounds where they were coming from, and they ended up going into like this little small village where people just grieve their loved ones. And this is a lady that cries and cries and just doesn't stop crying. So she starts feeling all sad, you know, for the person that's just laying there, and the symptoms that this lady has starts passing on to the people that look at her for some odd reason, right? So she starts feeling really bad for her, and she starts thinking about the woman and all that. So, you know, she starts crying little by little. And this woman, that most of the women that have been there visiting this woman or this dead body have been crying, you know. So it's like very contagious. It's sad, to the point where they start crying uncontrollably. And I'm not sure if this lady died from crying too much and all that, but as you can see, she's just crying and crying. It starts elevating from here, and then it's just can't stop, right? So this lady starts crying as well, and that's how the river, there's a river that they have there that has been dried up, gets full, right, with her tears. So she starts crying. Since it's a dead body, I guess it starts crying too much to the point where It becomes alive for a second. It starts sobbing, and it starts screaming, and everybody gets scared. They don't know what the heck is going on. It starts crying so much that it just falls apart, and it becomes a pile of just tears, right? After that, I believe somebody else gets that very same sickness. So everybody gets attracted to this girl right here that just can't stop crying as well. So since the other one melted or just turned into dust or water or tears, now they're following her, because as soon as she came by, the body started melting or whatever. So they believe that she's has the same sickness, so they're all attracted to her for some odd reason. They're just telling her to keep weeping and weeping. So somehow she never stopped crying. And then after that, her man couldn't take it no more or whatever, but he stuck with her to the end. So every time she's laying down or sleeping, she just keeps crying. The tears never stop. He has buckets here. Once the one bucket gets full, the next one is there. He tosses it out, whatever. Somehow she ended up dying, right? So she passed away 3 months later, and they went and see her through the glass, because this coffin has like a glass. So they're looking at her, and she's still crying even though she's dead. And they're all mourning her. Her man, for some odd reason, just starts crying as well, right? Because he looked at her and just can't. He starts, of course it's sad that she passed away, but all these women just storm in the place, and since the girl is still crying inside her casket, they're all following her just like the prior woman before, right? Except that she's somehow like a chosen one. So it starts crying, and then it starts screaming in there. Tears start gushing out of there, of the box. She wakes up or gets up, and then she screams, starts crying, like, look at her, standing in her own casket crying, and she starts melting as well, right? So since she melted or whatever, they all go back, and it's just the repeats. It never stops. All right, and I'll stop here because I already told you one story arc. I'm basically ruining the whole book by telling you the story. But hey, the rest is Madonna. I don't know what this story's arc is about, and I'm gonna be also throwing in more comics on my channel. I'm just waiting for them to come through. Delivery. I cleaned out a bunch of my back storage cabinets so that I can start fitting more comics and more manga, make more videos. And yeah, look at this one. It's something about like when they show like Virgin Marys or just basically church stuff, it makes it more scary for some odd reason, you know what I mean? But the next one is called Spirit Flow of Okigahara, which is basically, what is it, Suicide Forest? I'm not even sure. Or Mount Fiji, something like that. I'm not really sure where exactly the forest is at, but somewhere up in Japan, I'm guessing. And they're in some kind of forest. They find a dead hanging body. Yeah, so This is what the art is looking like. Mostly manga. You'll see that it's just black and white. They do have colored manga. It's just a little bit more expensive. These run real cheap. As you saw, I got this one for 20 bucks. You can also purchase this online for cheaper, or wherever you buy your comics or manga. But yeah, that's what it is. The Liminal Zone, story and art, Junji, and that's it. So I will come back with more comic book videos. I am reading this bad boy right here recently. I'm sort of like finishing it off already. Like I said, I need about 10 more story arcs and I'll be done. All right, so stay up, be safe, peace.